Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here for our John Cena tribute. Man, oh man, John Cena has been a living legend. I mean, a living legend. But like I said, we're going to get things first. First, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend. So you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Man, oh man. John Cena, what can you say about John Cena? He has been the face of WWE for nearly almost 20 years, almost since my childhood, watching John Cena grow as a performer, a sports entertainer, and a real good guy. And we're gonna get to everything you can think about John Cena, from his feuds with AJ Styles to his feuds with Brock Lesnar. Who can forget him and Brock Lesnar? And his feuds with CM Punk. A lot of feuds, including more feuds with The Rock. His legendary feud he had with The Rock as well. So, like we said, we're going to start with the top 10 moments in John Cena's career. John Cena had a top 10 moment right here. Who can remember this? John Cena and Kurt Angle. Remember that? That's nearly almost 25 years ago. Wow. Time hits the fan. When I mean time hits right here. 2002 right here. John Cena making his debut in the WWE on SmackDown. As Kurt Angle had an open challenge, and John Cena accepted the open challenge. And John Cena showed that he wanted to be a top player in the sport. He didn't win that night, but he gave his all and his effort that night when it was him and Kurt Angle and stuff. Kurt Angle and John Cena. I mean, Kurt Angle got put to the limit to John Cena. I can tell you that right now. And that was the debut of the ruthless aggression era that John Cena said. Kurt Angle asked him, why do you want to show your face? Why do you? And John Cena said, ruthless aggression. That was the moment that everyone believed, and I believe, changed the industry right there. John Cena and Kurt Angle had that moment. You see right here, Kurt Angle applying the ankle lock, winning the match over Cena. But John Cena gave his all, his effort, and I mean, John Cena was ready and waiting to become a superstar in the making. So, hey, we saw that as well for John Cena and Kurt Angle. But Kurt Angle and John Cena will have matches throughout his whole career, even matches for the WWE title. So it came to be for that. For number 9, right here, John Cena, the Doctor of Thuganomics era. This is a recent one we did in 2019 for WrestleMania 35. Freestyle jerseys, chain, Top Gear, charisma. John Cena was there. We thought John Cena was on his way of being let go until John Cena had to reinvent himself. And he did reinvent himself by becoming the Doctor of Thuganomics. John Cena showcased to the whole world that he ain't nothing but, he's no more than a flash in the pan. And he showed that with his Doctor of Thuganomics style, and what style that he brought, bringing up rap crabs on Mr. McMahon, Kurt Angle, Big Show, you name it, a whole list of folks that really was at the rap age. And give credit to where credit is due. Stephanie McMahon played a huge part of bringing that gimmick along, because she saw John Cena. She heard John Cena was on the tour bus, and John Cena really made his way through. Another John Cena moment right here. Who can forget WrestleMania 20 in Madison Square Garden in 2004 when John Cena picked up the Mighty Big Show. And we're going to show you right quick. But John Cena went against the Big Show for the United States Championship. And John Cena was made then that night by doing he did. He picked up the Big Show with Superhuman AA that made the crowd explode. You can see right here, John Cena picking up the Big Show and winning the United States Championship that night at WrestleMania 20 and elevated himself to becoming the one of the greatest U.S. champions of all. Well, John Cena also had with the U.S. Championship nearly 10 years ago in 2015, when John Cena had his U.S. Championship Air Open Challenge. He'll challenge anybody to weekly bangers and stuff, elevating talent like Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville at the time. Neville and Sami Zayn were all getting opportunities at the time. Even Kevin Owens was getting a U.S. Championship shot as well. John Cena made them all look relevant, and he did so that night. So John Cena doing his darndest to elevate the U.S. Championship as he normally like to do as well. Well, we go to another one right here for John Cena. John Cena was known for being a Make-A-Wish person. John Cena granted his 500 Make-A-Wish. We can show you right quick. John Cena, let me show you right quick. John Cena granted his Make-A-Wish right here. His 500 Make-A-Wish for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And John Cena making the wish right here, getting to the point of making his 500 wish, granting wishes to kids. And was still an all-time leader. The man behind the character was always bigger than the titles. And John Cena made it that clear. Giving thanks, spending time with kids that were sick. And John Cena did so to get to the point and get to the level he is. And you can see right here, John Cena taking his time out to see what the kids were up to, and he did his best for John Cena. So John Cena was that all-time leader in the Make-A-Wish. Another feud that I can recall remembering, who remember this in 2006 right here, when John Cena feud with Edge. Both men feuded over the WWE Championship when Edge literally stole the championship away from John Cena. But it was moments like this. It was TLC, TLC, TLC. This rivalry defined a generation right here. John Cena recaptured the WWE Championship over Edge, even taking Edge all the way down in his hometown, Toronto, and John Cena getting the win. And I think this is one of his matches on the last time it's now tour on the YouTube. So, I mean, you can watch it right now when you get a chance. Real good match. I'm going to watch it myself. I've been watching a lot of John Cena matches, and they're doing tributes and stuff. So we all are doing tributes to pay homage to John Cena, because that's what John Cena is. He gives back, and we want to give back to him to tell him thank you. And we meant that thank you. Well, another match right here that left people speechless. When John Cena made his return to the WWE at the Royal Rumble, made a surprise Royal Rumble return, nobody did not see this one coming. Who can set the stage? It's 2007. John Cena had a shoulder injury. We didn't think he was going to make it back in time, and John Cena came back in time and won the Royal Rumble match in 2008. John Cena with that shocker by winning the Royal Rumble match. Even Triple H at the time looked like he was shocked. Him and Batista, we thought they were going to be the two front runners, but that just wasn't the case. John Cena shocked the world and won the Royal Rumble match. And John Cena punched his ticket to WrestleMania, which that was quick. I mean, that was quick and fast. So John Cena came back, and John Cena did that. But they'll be like, oh my God, John Cena is back. It was one of WWE's loudest pops forever. Another thing John Cena may not be proud of, but he was kind of behind the scenes of it, was the Nexus burial. A lot of the Nexus members, maybe Wade Barrett don't want to even bring that up since he's a commentator now. Wade Barrett led the faction. We know David Ontonga just recently spoke that John Cena tried to hurt his feelings, that he couldn't get mad at John Cena or what went down and stuff like that. It was controversial, iconic, and unforgettable when the Nexus did come, but the outcome was John Cena quickly buried the Nexus, and John Cena made the Nexus look smaller than what they were. Most of the men in the Nexus really did try to get some common ground. We saw Ryback. You see Ryan Reeves there. was getting some. He was the only one, and Ray Beard a little bit. They were on Tonga. They're young. None of them really didn't get to the level they could have got to. But John Cena quickly buried all of them in a way, but except Ray Beard. Another moment that John Cena wish he didn't. It happened, but hey, if we can show it right quick, if we can't, then hey, we'll make mention of it. But hey, it was moments like this that John Cena really progressed it. Okay, it was this moment right here. Who remember WrestleMania 2007 when 2027 when John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella at WrestleMania 33? This was coming at the heels of John Cena and Nikki Bella taking down Miz Maurice. It looked like John Cena and Nikki Bella didn't make it to the aisle. I think John Cena got married. Nikki Bella recently had got married. Now she had got a divorce. So hey, it was a moment mainstream media jumped all over. I can tell you that right now. And quickly, John Cena and Nikki Bella probably don't want to even remember. And like we said, the number one was this moment right here. Let's go back to what we had. So I'll take a look. Full circle moment. Never would have expected that from John Cena, but hey, we got to the top 10 moments of John Cena's moment. So let's not waste no time. Let's get to the matches. I think we can get to a match right now. Some of the matches and stuff. So we're gonna kick things off right quick if we can. Right quick to this match right here. Who can forget this match right here at Royal Rumble 2027 right here. John Cena defending the WWE Championship against Umaga, and John Cena took on Umaga in the last man standing match. This was the match right here. A lot of people said that John Cena, it was brutal, it was violent, it was legendary. Cena showed his insane resilience, refusing to stay down the warp that elevated both men. When you think about it, Umaga was being tough about it. Umaga was about to way down until John Cena came out of nowhere and tried to choke Umaga with the ring rope. Umaga just passed out. And I can tell right here, this right here show right here, Cena's resilience and toughness as well as Umaga's toughness as well. Umaga almost like gave out when you think about it. And then just, tell you that right now, Cena and Umaga. I can tell you that right now. But it was brutal and tough for John Cena. But Umaga showed some toughness, but John Cena was the one that was victorious over his match over John Cena. All right. We go over to another match that happened in nearly 10 years ago right here. John Cena taking on AJ Styles. Everyone like to recall that match when John Cena won his 16-time world championship from AJ at Royal Rumble 2017. But this match stands out too. John Cena went against AJ Styles in that match at SummerSlam. And a lot of people were saying that it was a dream match territory. When you think of it, John Cena, the face of WWE, AJ Styles was the face of TNA. Styles brought his best. Cena matched it, but the torch was unofficially passed. When you think about it like that, between John Cena and AJ Styles, and John Cena and AJ Styles was a good match. I want to watch that match again too, just to see that match one more time. I'm gonna be watching these top 10 matches that people in the pro wrestling show conjure up for me to say there was number one 10 top 10 John Cena matches as well. But recently at Clash in Paris, not Clash in Paris, but it was not too long ago. I think it was Crown Jewel. I think, yeah, it was Crown Jewel recently, John Cena and AJ Styles met for the final time, and they tore up the house down. And John Cena won over AJ. AJ Styles gave his all. And AJ Styles, you see, right? Never forget what John Cena done for him. So John Cena revisiting his past as well. Another match that John Cena had was this match right here at Extreme Rules. John Cena, this is number 8 right here. John Cena went against Brock Lesnar. It was a car crash in slow motion. Cena survived the monster and shows why he run the yard. Recently, John Cena and Brock Lesnar had a match at WrestlePalooza back in September. And Brock Lesnar won the match, but John Cena won this battle nearly almost 15 years ago. But John Cena really and Brock, their rivalry back. So John Cena was going against everybody, just renewed his past with everybody. So that means John Cena was going against everybody. He went against everybody. So he took Brock, tried to take him down, but just wasn't enough. Now we go to another match right here, number 7. Number 7 was right here. John Cena taking on CM Punk. John Cena versus CM Punk on the Raw on the February 25th edition, 2013 edition of Raw. This match was for the number 1 contender. I think it was, number 1 contenders match to determine who was going to meet The Rock for the World Championship at WrestleMania. It was a number 1 contenders match right here. We can show you that right quick. You can race that lower tag right there. Yeah, winner faces The Rock for the WWE title at WrestleMania. CM Punk was angry, bitter, and frustrated at the time, but he had to go do John Cena to get to the point. That wasn't enough. John Cena showed his status, and John Cena showed why he was that. CM Punk even did a legal power driver. He hit the power driver right here to John Cena. But John Cena found a way to win. John Cena took CM Punk down, and it just still wasn't enough. CM Punk tapped out and gave up his WrestleMania right. But recently, who can forget, John Cena recently went against CM Punk this past summer at Night Champions for the WWE Championship. But John Cena going back to the clock, going back around the clock, defeated CM Punk and got the victory over CM Punk. And CM Punk probably didn't want to, how that went down. So a lot went down, and we see how that's going to go down as well. So looking forward to seeing that for John Cena coming up. Well, our number 5 match was John Cena taking on Bradshaw, JBL, in an I Quit match for the. We can show you right quick. I'll show you. Let's show you right quick. We want to show you that right quick. Number 6. It was number 6. John Cena taking on JBL in an I Quit match for the WWE title at Judgment Day 2005. And at this time, John Cena won the WWE Championship from JBL at WrestleMania 22. JBL trying to pull all the stops to get back his goal. Even to the point that John Cena made JBL say, "I quit," after John Cena pulled one of the truck horns out of JBL, and JBL couldn't help but to say, "I quit." It was the most embarrassing moment for JBL. It was the blood, the brutality. It was Cena's rise from the kid rapper to a real top guy had begun here. So I think John Cena really proved that he can hang even against people like John Bradshaw Layfield. Now, our number 5 moment was this right here. John Cena went against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. John Cena on the Raw edition of Raw in April 2007. It was an hour-long masterpiece between HBK and John Cena. They tore the house down. This is coming off their WrestleMania 23 match. John Cena pinned HBK in the Motor City in Detroit. John Cena and HBK was one of the best Raw matches ever. And this, like we said, this came from WrestleMania in Detroit. HBK was nearly close to winning the WWE Championship and putting in an hour's work right here over John Cena. It showed John Cena that hey, he ain't here to play. He here to go. I can tell you that right now. So HBK giving John Cena one of his best matches and made him look like a main eventer as well. So hey, we see how that went down as well. Speaking of that, number 4 in our countdown is versus John Cena from Elimination Chamber. Let me show you right quick. Elimination Chamber right here. It was a shocker. Kevin Owens had pinned John Cena clean. I mean clean. A moment that nobody did not see. And Kevin Owens was the one to do it. And that would kind of Kevin Owens getting the rub from John Cena, and John Cena giving Kevin Owens the rub and made Kevin Owens a made man in WWE, a force to be reckoned with in WWE as well. So John Cena taking it to Kevin Owens as well. Well as this right here, John Cena taking on Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam 2003 for the WWE Championship. Cena worked injured to put Bryan over. John Cena did so. It was the start of the Yes movement and stuff. Like I said, to help make a new star, the ultimate unselfish performance. And John Cena, even to the point right now, WWE named it 11 as his greatest SummerSlam matches between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. And it helped Daniel Bryan become a major star at SummerSlam as a pure wrestler's wrestler as well. So it kind of helped them out as well. Number 2 in our countdown was this right here. You can tell right here, the CM Punk went against John Cena at Money in the Bank time. The crowd stored. Punk walks out, top down, magic. This is the point that Miss McMahon at the time didn't want CM Punk to leave out for the WWE Championship. CM Punk kissed the chairman, gave the chairman a kiss, or blew him a kiss, and left out with the WWE Championship. The WWE Championship with the CM Punk. And CM Punk did so. John Cena did not know John Cena was the only savior to leave out the WWE Championship. I think this was the point. That was the case point. And like you said, John Cena and CM Punk had instant matches and stuff. And that Money match is their most famous match when you think about it as well. So, like we said, it kind of paves the trail for that moving forward as well. So you see CM Punk holding the WWE Championship, and he had an instant battle with John Cena when you look at it from that. All right. Speaking of that, we want to get to the number 1. And I mean number 1, our number 1 John Cena moment. His top matches to me was this. John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania 29 in Miami. It was a once-in-a-lifetime ordeal between John Cena and The Rock. Like I said, John Cena, it once in a lifetime became twice, but this one mattered. Redemption, the legacy, and everything you can think of. Well, we saw, we saw all that right here. John Cena, redemption, legacy. John Cena get the win, and back closes the chapter with The Rock. And so John Cena looked like he had The Rock pay homage and stuff, but John Cena getting the win over The Rock as well. So we see how that went down as well for the chapter for John Cena. I mean, all these matches were important for John Cena, and John Cena did do that. And I remember just about all of the matches. and it kind of played a key role into John Cena being the face of WWE. I can tell you that right now as well. But like we said, there was also this right here. Where we want to go right here. Before we leave out here, we want to show you the moment that John Cena had turned heel. All right, you saw right there. Before we wrapped up John Cena's legendary run, we gotta talk about the one moment that shocked the entire WWE Universe world. That was John Cena turning heel for the first time in 2003. For more than 2 decades, Cena stayed the face of the company, the hero, the role model, the everything you can think of. Like we said, he was the good guy and stuff. John Cena was that. Like I said, John Cena was the hero. He was the face of the company, the hero, the role model, the guy who made millions to never give up and stuff. Well, but when that moment finally came, it turned landed in nuclear blast. Not a joke, not a tease, not a fake out. For the first time in nearly 20 years, John Cena braced the darkness, braced the street, breaking the mold and breaking the hearts of fans who never thought they would see it. It was so surreal, historic, controversial, and instantly one of the most replayed segments. I got money. Is Cena era how he played era legendary. Either way, of ending an era in tribute and in the career. Like I said, be North just match this Saturday. He will go to the WWE Hall of Fame in 2026. Be heavily in the Hall of Fame. Don't be shocked. I'm not going to be shocked, surprised if he does. All right. Before we leave out, John Cena wasn't a wrestler, just a wrestler. He was an era, a workhorse who carried the company on his back when no one else could. A champion to kids, a rival to legends, in the measuring stick to new stars. The measuring stick to new stars. From word, we want to put from word life to never give up. From rapping and main event from rapping on SmackDown to main eventing WrestleMania. Main eventing WrestleMania. Wow, that's imagine. Main eventing WrestleMania. From the chain gang leader to now the Hollywood megastar right here.
Costumes. They are so important. Maybe the most important thing there is. I can't open the envelope without the...
There, you look beautiful.
And the Oscar goes to? Poor Things.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Hollywood.
All right, you saw John Cena at the Academy Awards a couple of years ago, in Hollywood, just doing Hollywood things. He's a Hollywood megastar. But like I said, John Cena, and I mean that from the John Cena never stopped giving up. You can see right here, he never stopped giving up. He had everything. He gave you everything he had. And now he officially steps away. John Cena officially steps away. He officially steps away. As we will salute him the only way we can. Thank you, Cena, for the matches, for the moments, for the memories. You can't see him because he's on to the next chapter, but his legacy will see that forever. Thank you all for watching this edition of Pro Wrestling Show. This has been a Pro Wrestling Show special, the John Cena tribute. I'm your host, Kendra Dick, saying good night and never give up.